Hi, welcome to this week's G.I. Joe toy review, where we are doing a relook from my ugly ass figures month with a redo of Kangor, the Brazilian release of G.I. Joe figure, the FSS version with his kangaroo Gooru. But before we get to Kangor, let's do our shout outs of the week at 48 South Loudon Street, which is the home of Back to the Media. We can get all, and I do mean all, of your video game needs from the Atari all the way up to current systems. So go ahead and check them out. And while you're there, you can go over to 115 South Loudon Street, which is the home of Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles. We can get all your G.I. Joe, Transformers, He-Man, She-Ra collectible needs. But unfortunately, I got this guy from eBay. Paid a nice hefty price for him, but I got him. And I'm kind of glad I did. And here in if you leave Time Travelers, you can go to 80 Weems Lane, which is the home of Four Color Fantasies, where you can get all your comic book needs from Marvel to DC, the IDW, the back issues, current releases, anything you need. So go ahead and check them out. Once you leave there, and if you're hungry and you want some Jamaican food, may I suggest going over to Tropical Islands, where you can see Lloyd and his wonderful staff and get all, and I do mean all, of your Jamaican food needs. Lloyd's a very good cook. He's also got other good cooks there, so definitely check him out. And once you leave there, if you're looking for a bank to go to, may I suggest going to Bank of Clark or United Bank. We can get all your banking needs met, so go ahead and feel free and do so. You can get all your banking needs met. Once you leave there, Cobra Island is a proud sponsor of mental health awareness. So if you need some counseling, you can go up to 133 West Boscawen Street, Suite number 10. Go see Robert C. Brown at Healing Grace Counseling Services. And if Rob doesn't have what you're looking for, may I suggest going to Northwestern Community Services and check them out. But if it is an emergency, if you just need somebody to talk to, for some counselors to talk to, may I suggest the text line of 741-741. It's through a text. So for all y'all tech-savvy people out there, I've done it several times. But if you're a voice person, you just need somebody to talk to, which I do that quite a bit. You can call 988 and get some crisis help. They got good people to talk to, and that can help you out. But if it's an emergency, call 911. Get to the hospital, your closest emergency room. Please do get yourself some help. And remember, you are special. You're very important, and you're welcome in my circle. I'm here for you. But once you leave there, if you have a tree stump you need removed, or a tree removed, or just your tree trimmed, get a hold of Mixed Tree Services. He'll get it done for you right. And if you need insurance for your car, your home, your renter's insurance, your truck, any vehicle, get a hold of State Farm or Farmers. They're both good, got good policies, good rates. Go ahead and check them out. And once you leave there, if you need gas for your newly insured vehicle, you can go to Sheets, because you can get at Sheets. You can get your car filled, your tank filled, as well as your tummy full at the same time, with their made-to-order food. I mean, what a deal! You can't beat it. Riley, why the Sheets not? So let's go ahead and take a look at Kangor with his kangaroo Gooru, where it says Cobra Savage Fighter, codename Kangor. Picture of Kangor right there with his boxing gloves on, Cobra logo. And it says file name unknown. Primary military specialty is mixed martial arts fighter. Secondary military specialty is animal trainer. birthplace is Sao Paulo, Brazil. Of course, no grade, no anything like that, so that's pretty cool. Kangor was a cruel, unscrupulous, and insensible boxer. He was banished from every championship match that he participated in for being too violent and not wanting to follow any of the established rules of the sport. In a trip to Australia, he stole and nurtured a kangaroo that he named Gooru as a training partner. The two formed the most unique duo ever seen in the underground fighting circuits around the world. This news caught the attention of Cobra Commander, who offered to sponsor these fighters' exploits as a part of the agreement to join his organization. It says Kangor is always working out and training with his marsupial partner. Never one to fight fair. He uses dirty tricks and cheap shots against all his opponents. His partner, Gooru, can stand on his tail and execute precise punches with his front paws as well as devastating kicks with his feet, not allowing anyone close enough to touch him. The duo hold the unofficial record for first round knockouts and not being hit by anyone. Quote at the bottom is, "I am an enormous bulldog, and you are a scared little chihuahua." Which that says a lot for Gooru, because I'm not familiar with this character because he wasn't in the line. But I am familiar with the mold being with Big Boa. But more on that here in a little bit. So let's take a look at his accessories. Whoa. And he's got this figure stand, Upraised Cobra logo, Kangor on the front. He also comes with two, but I'm only have one just for this video. Dumbbells. Which are pretty sweet. And he's got his boxing gloves, which I would demonstrate them putting on because there's a peg to go in the hands, but I'm afraid I'm going to break the pegs in the hands and it's just going to be stuck. But you got to make sure you've got the right set, the left and the right. So, so when you do it, and they do go in the hands, which he does have the red fingerless gloves on. He does have the black helmet with spikes across the top with red lines across the front, red visor. The little hose, at least in this issue, it's not removable. He's got the red straps, red gear with the silver spikes, red crotch area, blue pants. And he's got black bands around his leg, black boots. So let's take a look at his articulation, which his head does rotate the full 360. His arms, even though they're a little stiff on the shoulder joints, and I'm trying not to break it, but they can come out to about that far. Can rotate the full 360. He can bend at the elbow, rotate at the elbow. His wrist does swivel, and like I said before, they are removable. So you can put the boxing gloves on. He does have the ab crunch. His legs can go about so far. I mean, if you're a Savage fighter, you don't need to do a full split. Leg can come up that high. Double knee bend, which is pretty slick. His ankle can pivot, which I'm not going to do too well so I won't break his leg. His foot, but it does pivot. And it does swivel all the way around. So let's go ahead and take a look at him standing up, geared up, lifting weights. So here he is, all standing up, all geared up, ready for display. We're ready to, he's working out, trying to get ready to fight G.I. Joe. And savagely beat him up, him and Gooru, his marsupial partner. But this is a good figure, top tier figure. I like the mold. I mean, I don't know too much about the character, but I will team him up a lot with Big Boa because they're mold mates. Look just alike, everything except for the coloring. But it's still a top tier figure. It's kind of cool to know somebody new in the G.I. Joe forces. Or the Cobra forces. Being for this guy. But it's cool to get new characters. So that's it for this week's G.I. Joe toy review. So now you know, and knowing is half the battle. Tune in for the next one for a troop builder. See ya. Have a nice one. Peace.